Alright, Jimmy made a thing. We're playing a thing that Jimmy made. So let's do it. Beautiful. Oh, I don't even die? Okay, cool. Can I jump? I can jump. Okay. This is a wonderful MIDI, by the way. Is there something back here if I jump through this rainbow? No. Where do I know this MIDI from? Okay, I can't jump over that. I like this texture a lot. I also like this waterfall texture. This like super light. I can make that jump. I just keep forgetting I don't have square ledge forgiveness. I should probably also put on a HUD. That'd be helpful. Can I jump up this? No. I don't jump as high as Square does either. It's very sad. This is really cool, Jimmy. Okay, that's dope. I love that.
Good evening.
Good evening. Loathing, doubt, pain, solitude, lethargy.
Why are we listing?
Apparently that's what's on these gravestones. Poverty, conflict, and regret. Okay, well all those things died because we're here in Happy Land.
Oh, is this the thing that Jimmy released recently?
Yeah. Oh, but
Yeah,
now we're not in Happy Land anymore. Because we hit the switch. And now we're in the opposite of Happy Land. I really want to know what that MIDI is that's playing at the start of this. Do I die? No, I take damage though. Okay, that's interesting. What happened with modding and air control? The intended experience of whatever I'm playing is what happened.
Was there like tricky platforming a bit back or something?
No, I forget when we were talking about it. I was just talking about like making Doom have square air control at all times because square air control is the best.
I mean, Square's air control is pretty fucking fun.
always play the intended experience. Name like one time I haven't played a map as it was intended.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that id Software didn't intend for like people to play through the entirety of Doom blind.
Well, then they shouldn't have made the game able to be played that way. So, you know.
How are you doing anyway?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Thanks.
You're
Pretty
thanks?
alright. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I just heard thanks.
No. Maybe I fucked up my push to talk. Hey, AD.
There's something so goofy about these Archvile things. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Repurposing the Wildfire always... I don't know, it's something that tends to just... I like it. It's a very kind of classic modding aesthetic, I guess. At least it's something I associate with classic modding.
yeah, it has that like early Zoom feel to it. Give me that rocket launcher. I like that this is using the same physical space as the starting area. Like, it just teleport me wormhole style. It's actually scripted to change the map completely.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't really notice either way other than the auto map. But it's one of those things that, you know, just knowing they did it, I don't know, it gives it that little extra oomph. Do I not have bullets? I don't have bullets. Okay, so now the following things. Where are you, Mancubus? You're messing my life up right now. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Now we can go back and look at the graves. All right, so now we have love, security, and health. They're all dead. Kinship, passion, and wealth. They're all dead. And peace and resolve. Nice little rhyme you got right there, Jimmy.
Just all of them dead.
All of them dead. Sad. Absolute
Maybe they
chat.
shouldn't have such fucking weaklings. They wouldn't have died.
Exactly. Love,
You know, you...
more like dove. Oh.
Nice. Got him.
Got him.
Oh, hey, Jamie.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. I guess. Maybe. Oh, now this came. That's cool. Okay, now I got the blue. Oh, I need more ammo before I deal with that. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I have punchy punch. No, bad auto switch.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that elite double rocket on the Arachnotron.
I suppose I will post it in chat.
Oh, I should have come over here and got this super shotgun from the start. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go.
No, I mean you fared well enough.
Yeah. But I could have fared better. I'm missing one
True.
secret. That makes me sad.
Also, good job on getting all the write-ups done for the awards.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was easy because I just had so many write-ups done for, like, the different... Oh, actually, this map's gonna win this prize. Oh, actually, this map's gonna win this prize.
Mm.
The top 4 was very, very, very all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, it looked, like, number 1 AD's map, number 2 Breezeep's map, number 3 Cannonball's map, number 4 Anmut's map.
Yeah, it's a difficult decisions there.
Alright, Eudorus, what's going on over here?
Safe Haven is going on.
Oh, what's this? What is this you're playing?
Safe Haven by Jimmy.
It's, yeah, Jimmy's most recent
Oh,
thing.
that's right. Yeah. Wait, oh, someone else joined in.
AD,
I'll be here for a
hello.
little bit.
It's AD.
Yeah.
Yep, fair enough.
More like AP. Oh, AP.
Oh!
More like AP history. Oh.
Yo, like, haha, the easiest AP course. Anyway,
Nice.
I'll be right back. I just need to use the facilities.
Which one is AP again? Advanced placement?
Yeah, advanced placement, yeah.
Yeah, advanced placement. Advanced placement, so you, like, place out of, like, college courses or whatever, but, whatever. Be right back.
How you doing, Tarns?
Really good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Definitely feeling very good after I seen the results yesterday.
Yeah, congrats.
Where the fuck am
It's good. Huge congrats to Breezeep and everyone else, though. Breezeep's map's super good.
Wasn't Breezy concerned about his map too? Like
Yes,
dealing
yes.
with rock,
But Breezeep's concerned about every map he makes.
and then he won. Another
Like a matter of confidence.
Well,
As in, he needs more of it.
I like how freedom is yours. Cool. Thanks, Jimmy. I'm free. Amazing.
Oh, that's neat.
Zombie Man. I want to know what this... What is this MIDI right here?
Didn't Jimmy say he used the fucking Edward Scissorhands theme?
I've heard this before. That might be it. The Edward Scissorhands.
Music, yeah, MIDI of Edward Scissorhands, theme by Danny Elfman.
Okay.
And the other MIDI used is the Huline Temple from Lands of Lore, Guardians of Destiny.
The Alien Vendetta map 8.
Mm,
MIDI.
Okay.
Ethan, maybe? Like, I know I used to be super not confident in my own mapping, but I think that's changed over the past year, where I've just said, fuck it, I make good shit.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
Anyways,
past
this
year or so,
was a really cool map, Jimmy.
I've become very confident in, like, I don't know, I've always been relatively confident. It's just a matter of not wanting to be boastful of it. But I think there's a balance between, like, appreciating that you're good at something and also just not being a dick about it.
Yeah, just that sort of, like, reserved confidence. I think it's really important to have.
Alright, well, we'll play some random other stuff while...
There was something posted. Hold on, let me find it.
What map is it? Is like, I think it's 16.
Oh, Frank Frags map?
I posted it in the stream server. There was a thing that looked interesting.
Why do I have... Oh, no, that's right, because I was taking screenshots for the contest. That's why I have no idea. With my elite, switch from the fist to the pistol to get the weapon out of the screenshot method.
Well, in Eternity, you can, it has the exact same command as Zdoom for hiding your player sprite.
Yeah, I don't know that command in Zdoom.
Wait, hold on. This WAD uses a map info file, so it's intended for Gzdoom. It will still work with PR Boom Plus, but it will not display the correct sky. Does this person just not know that sky transfers are a thing?
No, they're just a bitch to set up.
They are a pain, yeah, because you have to tag everything.
Yeah.
Just use a fucking prefab that has all, like, the tags, and then just...
Anyway, the person says they're new to do mapping. They're just familiar with other types of mapping.
Fair enough, I guess.
Quick,
So
make an EE map info for it so I can play it in Eternity.
I could do that, yeah. Okay, hold on.
I'm back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Oh no. Matt is back. Everyone run.
Everybody run. I believe I have pre-gamed this,
Again.
What do you mean,
This isn't the first time.
Drinking a fair bit over on Bridger's stream.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was on Bridgeburner and I guess technically also Major Arlene stream because they kind of like bleed into each other.
They kind of stream at the same time a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff was happening tonight.
Whole
I
lot
did
of.
not know.
I mean, like it's usually happening around the same time Bridgeburner streams happen, but like yeah. So I was just like whatever. I got nothing to do. Let's hang out. I haven't been there in a while, and so the beer. Hold on a second. The beer of the evening.
Come on. Very good.
The beer of the evening is Founders CBS. It's like Founders KBS, except it was aged in bourbon barrels with maple syrup. So it's an imperial stout with chocolate and what else? Chocolate and coffee and what have you, aged in bourbon barrels, but also with maple syrup. So I've already started drinking that like 2 hours ago, and I am absolutely slushed because it's
Founders CBS. That's like one letter away from being something uncomfortable.
But I mean, it's
cognitive behavioral therapy has helped a lot of people.
It has.
Yes, it has. Yes.
It's like, or maybe you're referring to CBD, which is like THC except not fun. But yeah,
it's good for helping people fall asleep.
Yeah, it is. I will grant you that. It is definitely all your cannabinoid substances has been quite helpful. But yeah, I am already kind of like very much into a 750 milliliter bottle of it, which is like about 1 pint, 9.8 fluid ounces. And it's a lot. And I had a very light lunch/dinner, so I'm pretty good. I'm sitting pretty. It's good. The evening is nice.
God, that Matt has really committed to the alcoholism at this point. Pre-gaming.
He's just going all in.
Yeah.
First of all, alcoholism is bad. This is
I respect the dedication.
This is more like enjoying my evening. Alcoholism implies you have no control.
What if you're a functional alcoholic?
Those are the best people. No, I'm kidding.
That's what you're striving to be.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay, Matt.
I'm very far from alcoholic. All right. I definitely feel my hangovers. I definitely don't have the urge to drink every day. I don't have an addictive personality.
You're not just completely numb to everything.
Nah. Well, no, I am.
Because
But
you're an
also-
alcoholic. Exactly.
But it has
see?
nothing to do
Oh.
with a substance being imbibed or consumed.
Uh-huh.
It has very much to do with me reading a lot of Calvin and Hobbes when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and and being just like horribly cynical, and going through that whole midlife crisis thing that people do in their like mid-30s. Whatever.
I'll give you this, Calvin Hobbes, pretty good.
Oh man, Bill Watterson, absolute genius. Made a timeless comic strip.
I forgot about
super
that.
good. But yeah, so this is by Jimmy, right?
This is not by Jimmy. No.
This is by Frank Craig.
Oh,
Interception map 16. I love that SSG platform with a bunch of just rockets around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cool map. I wish the Back to ZNX, basically the Back to ZNX version of this worked.
that is true. Elysian Pope. Founders does age their beer in an old gypsum mine deep under Grand Rapids, Michigan.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So this is a map that was number 20 on my list of all-time favorite Doom maps.
For this map?
Yeah. It's just a really fun map. It's got great gameplay. It's got a
I
great
love the
setting.
shaping of everything.
Everything, yeah, has this awesome shape to it.
The way it's all like folded around itself. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like kind of like these layers wrapped around
Like ogres, it has layers.
it. Ogre's got layers. It's like an onion. You know what? Unironically, fucking All Star by Smash Mouth, great song.
Oh, absolutely.
Great song. And I like, you know what?
I don't know about that one.
No.
No,
It's
no.
achieved some kind of meme status, but it's like really fucking good song. I may not die on the hill, but I will defend the hill.
You will sit on the hill.
Yeah, I'll sit on the hill and defend against people that are going, this song sucks. I'll be like, fuck you. Brrr. I have some kind of rifle of some kind that is semi-automatic, I guess, in this
Well, you are American, so there's that.
fantasy. Yeah, there you go. Well, somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me, and I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Damn it.
I believe the person who told
Walking
me
on the
was-
Sun, though, I find more catchy.
Walking on the Sun.
I do
is
think Walking
a
on the
decent-
Sun is a better song.
It is, but it's
This
like,
is
it
my
is
favorite
definitely in
secret
that-
of all time, by the way.
It is also in that like vein of,
9
like,
backpacks.
Nice.
Fuck's sake, Frank.
Like, I mean, it is in that vein of like we got something to say type of like Smash Mouth songs, but it definitely is a
But no, it's
Walking on the
also-
Sun is a classic, yeah.
It's fucking all snide and shit. I love it.
It is a little.
Feed me fucking sarcasm.
Barnes, have you listened to the Smash Mouth discography yet?
No, not done
Oh
that.
God.
Just what,
Oh,
Usher
fuck, I'm
Lounge,
dead.
Astro Lounge.
Oh, well. Alright, I'll be right back.
Smash Mouth discography. Like, I mean, I know they have like a bunch of like albums, but I can only think of like maybe 3 hits, and one of them was like a song by the Monkees.
All I know of is Fushumang and Astro Lounge.
They're still active?
I mean,
Yes.
why wouldn't they be? Yeah.
The lead singer is somewhat persona non grata because he COVID stupid did dumb.
Hmm.
Stupid.
COVID stupid dumb.
Another. I saw earlier in the chat. Mtrop, you should do your beer of the evening announcement in the style of a Sailor Moon power-up transformation. You know what? I mean, like, if I had, like... Fuck, I gotta use this mixer other than just, like, the thing that supplies phantom power to my compressor microphone. I gotta
Use more
like,
than the
start-
traffic button.
Yeah, I gotta start, like, actually hooking this up into, like, other inputs, and I remember, like, just very early on that, like, I hooked my laptop up to it. It was just to play the, what is it? The Curb Your Enthusiasm theme, Frolic. Like, when something awkward happened in, like, the Tarnsman stream.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's great.
to great effect, it did happen, but I don't know. I gotta start using this. I don't know. Fucking... Who knows? If my career completely changes and I end up streaming or whatever, it may see more use. But otherwise, it's a pretty good... Right now I'm using...
I'm
like,
hyped
what is
for
it?
Matt to work his way through the ranks of Twitch.
Oh god.
Just
Christ.
the new ninja. He's just Matt.
Shoot me in the fucking face if that happens. But like, if...
You get like the blue hair and everything.
Oh, if I toothpaste colored hair and shit? Nah. And I start like saying things about like... It's like, did Michael Jordan ever say it's just a game or fucking whatever?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's a great thing to come
Ninja's
back
Twitter
to.
is pretty terrible. I do agree.
We were just briefly talking about
Dumb nerd shit?
Ninja.
Okay,
Not
dumb
like
nerd.
Ninja.
Matt's gonna become a Twitch streamer and then do all the hot tub streams.
And then I'm gonna do all.
I'm
the
sorry,
hot tub streams and
why didn't that lower? Oh, because I used F instead of spacebar. That would help. Okay.
Can sell my bath water. Call it.
Hey, man.
Call it Matt T's Matt T.
Do it. I have no problem with that shit. Make money how you make money.
Hell yeah, man.
If there's a market for it, then you fucking take advantage of it.
Gonna vape my bath.
Oh
vape my bath water.
I forgot about that archipel.
But yeah. So
That's
I don't know.
right.
So this nice little mixer I'm using is the Yamaha MG10XU, which is a really good one. It's got a USB interface, so it's like pretty easy to hook up to
Wow,
your computer there.
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I really should use it for like my main like sound interface for everything, but like I don't know, I already got like a nice DSP from like digital out to my computer, and then like
I know that means
amplifier.
something that isn't what I'm thinking it is.
Yes, not Dark Side Phil. No, DSP is a digital signal processor.
Why do I know that name?
It turns PCM or some kind of digitally encoded sound into analog.
If there's any place you know that name from Tarnt, it's probably from that one Rock King video of DSP chasing me through the forest.
No, I don't. That doesn't sound familiar.
Dark Side.
What's he famous for?
Playing video games and not
playing
being
video games
particularly good at
poorly.
them.
Yeah, not good
And
at
then
them.
complaining about the video game.
Is this the guy that got parodied in that video where like people do basic life tasks, but they like
Yes.
fuck it up like masterfully? Like, how does
Yes.
this toaster work? It's
I'm
fucking.
posting the video I was talking about, by the way.
Shout out to Ret's Prey. Shout out
Okay.
to who also is in New Jersey and Slow Beef. Shout out to Slow Beef.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
Fast
yeah.
Beef?
There's
Dunno.
Fast Beef.
Don't need a fast beef.
The Slow Beef, I believe, was also basically the originator of the Let's Play
yes.
genre. There you go. Very long time ago on the Something Awful forums. I believe his like best work was like a San Andreas playthrough or what have you.
And
But
what is it? The people in the regular gaming subforum got so sick of fucking infinite Let's Plays, they just made a new subforum for them.
yeah, then they had to like kind of like make a new subforum to contain them. But like Slow Beef was the pioneer, and yo, fucking shout out New Jersey, yo, making waves. But like, yeah. And then he like made Retsu Prey, which like originally was like just like poking fun at like subpar Let's Play videos, but then like I guess at some point he like figured it was like a little too like mean-spirited, and then like now he just like does his own like Let's Playing on like Twitch or whatever. But like he kind of like is that like spirit of like that sort of video production and whatever. I don't know. Slow Beef's a cool dude. Seems like a cool dude. I would totally
What
hang
red
out with
sprays
Slow Beef.
do I know? I know the
Iron Shot.
obviously
Yeah!
those. But no, there's like another video I'm trying to remember. It's like where like he's reading some like historical document or something.
Yes.
And it like restarts and he's like
Oh,
unregistered
SNES
hyper.
9X.
Or that's
Yeah,
it.
He's
Yeah.
reading On Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of
On
my
Liberty.
favorite videos ever.
And they
I'm
just
actually
like
not
keep
familiar
saying,
with this one.
and they just keep saying SNES 9X whenever like a state load happens.
Yeah.
I thought like,
It's-
he just completely breaks character around like 3/4 of the way through. It's like, shut up! You're not fucking doing anything. You're just reloading the same. Sorry. It just continues on with the reading. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, that's genuinely one of my favorite videos ever.
I love you, Slow Beef. You're the greatest. Cheers. Cheers to a fellow New Jersey and Slow Beef.
What's the other guy's name for that?
Oh, please stop Let's Playing. I want to be the guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, I think he also is. I think it's the same. Yeah. Guy. That's great. Oh, yeah, with, what was his name? Diabetes is usually his like, partner in crime, or High Tuesday, another essay forums guy. But, like, yeah.
No, I thought it was oh, what's that guy's name? I don't remember it.
Well, who are you talking about?
Lotax.
Yeah, that guy.
He turned
Oh.
up a couple times, I think.
He did, but then like some bad stuff happened.
Isn't that the something awful guy, or am I fucking?
Yeah, yeah. No, low tax. I mean, actually, also Schmorky appeared in like a one or two Retsu Praise, I think. Like Schmorky kind of like went off the deep end into their own victim complex or what have you, and then like Rich kind of like was outed as like an abusive spouse of some kind. I don't know. There's a whole lot of crazy shit that happened with Something Awful in its later years. But yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought like the Let's Play guy or the Retsu Prey guy founded something awful with the other guy. That shows how much I pay attention to that shit.
No, like
That's why I
Slow
thought it
Beef
was.
is
That's why I thought it was Lotax. Because isn't that the guy
Yeah.
that founded something awful?
the guy who founded Something Awful was Rich Lotex Kayanka, who I actually wrote for a very brief moment for Cranky Steve's Haunted Whorehouse. But yeah, like Slow Beef was just like a member of the Something Awful forums, and I think Rich Kayanka actually tried to do like what was it, like gaming garbage, like that was his like foray into like Let's Playing like terrible games with Schmorky, but like
Who was
yeah,
the
like,
guy
some-
in the Here in Shot videos?
That's Thai Tuesday usually,
That's,
I think.
yeah, Thai Tuesday and Slow Beef, and those are really, really good takedowns of like the Dire and Shot videos, just like all the riffs and everything. Oh man, I think like every once in a while, Retsu Prey, which is like Slow Beef and either Diabetes or Thai Tuesday, were like invited to, I think it was like Rooster Teeth Live or like whatever in Dallas. Like I know they have like one or two panels that they were a part of way back when, but like yeah, I don't know. Now Slow Beef just kind of like is on Twitter and Twitch, whatever. just like enjoying life, raising family, that sort of thing. Yeah. Cheers to you, Slow Beef, wherever you are. I mean, wherever in Jersey you are. You know, you live in New Jersey.
I know where you live. It's in Jersey.
I know where
That's
you
the only
live.
thing Matt cares about. He's a Jersey supremacist.
Like,
When are we getting the Matt and Breezy map set?
I'm pretty much a New Jersey nationalist at this point.
I mean, you are. At least you admit it. See, guys, we talk
Fuck
about
you, the greatest fucking director of all time is Kevin Smith. Fuck you.
No, I mean, he's an okay. Like, you know what? He's definitely not the greatest director at all time, nor is he the greatest scriptwriter of all time. But I will say, he definitely is, at least to me, an inspiration. Just like because like he kind of like made it doing what he wanted to do, and he also has like what is it? And a lot of his like he does like a lot of those like QA sessions or whatever. Like if he ever like premieres anything like in a theater or whatever, or
Oh, did
he
I
has, like,
fucking
specials.
break this shit? No,
Maybe. So like he also has like those like evening with Kevin Smith's type of like deals, but like I don't know, like he's a pretty inspiring dude, like, and he's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of like shown that you could, you know, make it, I guess. I mean, like, and like also he was like one of the first people to denounce Harvey Weinstein, like even before all that like Me Too shit happened, because like he was just like, this guy's kind of a jerk, and I don't want to work with him anymore. Because like, I mean, like, you know, Miramax gave him his like start, but also, you know, I don't know, it definitely was a turning point in that whole fucking thing, or what have you. I don't know. Shout out to Kevin Smith. And he's looking good too. Have you seen the guy?
yeah, he's also out of weight.
He's lost a fuck ton of weight because like he had like a heart attack, but like he like turned vegan because of it. Like, cause like he used to like drink like a gallon of milk per day, like, and just like block up his heart with all
What?
like, cholesterol or whatever. Yeah, like he used to be like a big milk drinker a lot, weirdly enough. And like, I don't know. He's kind of like, cause like his like daughter is vegan. He like kind of like switched to like a vegan diet, and he's like, I don't know. He's looking fit. He's looking good, and yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you can drink that much milk. And I love milk. Like, I have a glass of milk with dinner, love milk, but I don't know how you can drink that much fucking milk.
Yeah, apparently he had enough to like completely block like one of his like main arteries in his heart, like the aorta, I think, like that big motherfucker that's like right in the center there. So like he but like
Somebody
he's also,
described the aorta in like a medical textbook, like Matt just did, which also that was a pretty fucking Jersey way to describe that.
it's that big motherfucker right in the middle there. Like if you ever seen like what is it? If you could find it on YouTube, it's like him explaining his whole like ordeal with like his like major heart attack, like filming one of his specials. Like it was on like the Stephen Colbert show. It's like him just straight up talking for like 10 minutes flat, and like Stephen just saying like one line throughout the entire thing. Because like as soon as you get Kevin started, he just doesn't stop talking. But it's
He's
like
a very good storyteller.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like if he ever did like stand up, all he would do is just like be able to tell stories, and there'd always be like entertaining, funny stories. That's like his that's like what he's like just really good at. Like but yeah. Love you Kev. Love you, Kevin Smith. You're a Jersey legend from Red Bank, New Jersey, which is like central New Jersey, I guess.
More like Bread Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah, I bet he ate a lot of bread.
No, more like 'cause like everyone's poor, and so they have to stand in the bread lines.
Damn. Whoa. What the hell is this classist nonsense, Tarnsman?
Exactly.
What's up with this? I don't know. Like Red Bank is like also like the Asbury Park area, where like it used to be kind of like terrible, but now it's like not anymore. And it's like very shore, kind of like whatever. I think he like used to live like in the Red Bank, Leonardo, New Jersey area. So like, yeah, Jersey baby,
Jersey.
Joyzy.
Nobody actually says Jersey unless we want to, you know, keep up appearances. And people that like talk about.
They're gonna find out we don't say that and think we're people. Quick, say it.
Ah, fuck. It's you know what? Whenever I go to like any other country in the world, it's like oh, I'm from New Jersey, and they either
We're the only
talk
ones
about
that
The
do that, by the
Sopranos.
way.
Yeah,
Like-
they either.
If you go to another country, like I say I'm from California. Like I don't say I'm from America, I say I'm from California.
Yeah.
You know, you say you're from New Jersey, you know, not like, oh, I'm from Alberta. You like, oh, I'm from Canada. But in America, it's like, no, I'm from the state that I was from.
It's interesting.
I guess,
It's,
yeah, that's kind of a difference there. Unless maybe they're from like Newfoundland or some shit.
It's like, I mean, like every single fucking state in New Jersey is like so culturally different. It's like I get culture shock just going to a different state. It's fucked
I'm
up.
really glad that New Jersey has multiple states.
I mean, there's North Jersey and South Jersey, and those South Jerseyans, they talk kind of funny, and they're very influenced by Philadelphia.
I am dead, I think.
They're Eagles fans. Whatever. But yeah.
Good old American football tribalism.
I mean, yeah, that definitely is a thing. Yeah, but like, yeah, if I ever go to like, Europe or whatever, I'm like, I'm from America, and they're like, where from? I'm like, New Jersey, and then they either mention Jersey Shore or The Sopranos. and I always hope it's The Sopranos because it's the better show. But I haven't like seen a single episode of The Sopranos. But I
like
know
how
that
you can say it's the better show even though you haven't watched it.
I mean, like, Jersey Shore is kind of like, you know, trash reality, so anything's, like, better than trash reality.
How do you know that Sopranos just isn't like the Bubsy 3D of television?
It can't possibly be the Bubsy 3D of television.
How do you know? Maybe it's just really, really terrible.
I mean...
Really, really terrible show that's incredibly well regarded.
Yeah, well regarded. It's got, like, James Gandolfini, Mason Gross.
Maybe just like
Rutgers
everyone...
represent.
Hey man, people say Citizen Kane is the best movie ever made.
No, it was the most influential movie. Because it
No,
basically
AFI's
was the
list
dividing
of the top
line.
100 movies, both the first one and the 10th year anniversary list have Citizen Kane as number 1.
Yeah, fuck AFI. What do they know about the American film industry?
I think it's Institute.
It is.
Institute, industry, whatever. That I is
I
just
thought the
interchangeable.
most influential one was like that racist one.
Oh yeah, The Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation
That
is-
arguably-
yeah,
It
yeah.
arguably is one of the most influential
I mean-
films of all time.
Yeah, it's like cinematography and like technology and whatever, and it's about the Ku Klux Klan of all people.
It's like how
No,
fucking
is it about the Ku Klux Klan? Just they're the heroes at the end of the day.
they come at the end
Yeah.
and save the day. The film is credited sometimes with like helping restart the KKK in the 20th century.
Yeah, you gotta take the bad with the good. I always say. I don't always say that, but
Fucking Matt's about to come out simping for the fucking
For the
No,
simping for
cinematography
the
of
KKK.
I was
Absolutely
gonna
not.
say simping for the cinematography of Leni Riefenstahl.
You know, that's a really
For
that's
the Klan.
that's a really interesting one because that's a movie that's often like regarded as like for its cinematography and all that blah blah blah, but like what that did was just have a budget. Like it didn't invent
What
any
triumph of the will.
yeah, it didn't invent any like new techniques or anything. It just like it just
I mean,
was like it was the first big budget quote-unquote blockbuster. And, like, in a weird way, like, everything we still remember about the Nazis is because of that. Like,
There's
when
also,
you think of them, that's
there's-
what you think of.
There's also Leni Riefenstahl. She did a lot of the recording of the Berlin Olympics, which is also to thank for a lot of the imagery that we use. You want something? You want to make people look like Nazis? Shoot them like you're fucking Leni Riefenstahl.
Yeah, but that's not like
Easy.
a that's different.
I mean, the cinematography of that stuff is good.
Well, the cinematography is fantastic in the sense that, like, this is a great Cyber Demon. I forgot about this Cyber Demon. I fucking love this Cyber Demon.
That is stupid.
Also, I made
Yeah, I got it.
made your bloody map info. I had to re-upload it because I fucked up the intermission text.
It was a bit like an optical hopscotch side.
I cheesed it by jumping down here. It's harder if I don't do that. Oh well.
Monstrous.
Yeah, but like with that, like the cinematography, yeah, I agree with that. But also, it's important to remember that like all that was designed to specifically be that.
Yeah, I mean it's propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I died right at the exit. Okay, because I fell off into the instant death, which I have no problem with it. That's all just instant death. Even though I know it fucks up co-op something fierce.
Yeah, it super does. I made a map with a similar mechanic, and co-op was just complete shit show.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I wanted to use that for back when I was working on Rain Dodger, back to the next map. I wanted to use that, but yeah, because co-op is like no.
Well,
That
that's
just
how
changed to
originally the map
teleports.
was, and then Donut's like, you can't, or not Donut, sorry, I'm reading Attack on IO, and translated do with that to Donut. Do was like, no, you can't do that, so he was a do not do that.
Yeah, because I think that Frank's original version of the map just had those same insta-kill things.
It did. It absolutely did. All right, let's play Attack on IO, which is yet another OTEX thing. I love OTEX.
Hey.
Kind of getting tired of it.
I'm super tired of it.
What?
I wanna do- I wanna do-
opinion time. I don't like working in OTEX.
I want to do something with OTEX just because I haven't done anything with OTEX, but
Motherfucker.
I feel like OTEX
Fight me, Matt.
has just become like the shorthand for like make my map look better than it otherwise would.
Yeah, kind of is.
That's cynical.
I mean,
I think
but it's
Kind
probably
of
going-
is that though.
We're going to probably see a bit of a reduction in OTEX usage, I reckon, after a while.
Yeah, there's an ebb and
With-
flow to like
we're in
resource stuff, but
Very much a honeymoon phase with it.
Dude, I'm so hyped for when the Back to Center X pack to release, so it also gets that shit.
no, I have
Yes.
the same problem.
And
The
by
same
that,
problem.
I mean I'm not hyped about
No,
that.
I'm not at all.
I
It's the
want to
same
make
problem.
a fucking. I want to use Back to San X textures to make an Eternity map. Fucking.
Just make it and then be unable to release it for the next 3 years.
yeah.
Ask Sarah for the inside hookup. It doesn't matter if I don't really. It's okay. I'll take about 5 years to get the map done anyway.
Yeah, there you go. So just do it. Just say
really
fuck it,
hope-
go ahead.
Hot
really
CC4 text 32 and 24, 2016 or whatever the fuck is that better? Or is
32,
it
24,
2014?
14, I
15.
believe.
14,
is the
yeah.
one. That
Because-
pack's great. Look at snow textures in there.
I hope people aren't getting sick of OTEX because I'm using that for like my vanilla map set. That
Dude,
mean,
I've been sick of
no-
OTEX for the past year, but
Here's
it's
the
not
thing-
gonna
here's the
stop
thing, like,
on
I'm sick of OTEX in the sense of like I just want people to do different things with it.
yeah.
I like this
When-
map. Like, sorry to pick on this person's map that just released this, but like this isn't specifically their fault. But it's just stuff like this. Like, okay, this looks good, but it looks good because of OTEX, not because this is like a really intricate, interesting tech base. It just looks good because OTEX looks fucking amazing, And
I don't know.
The nice thing about people using OTEX all the time, though, is it has shit million textures, and a lot of the time I'm seeing new things.
yeah, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, is that I'd like to see more of that, and less just using OTEX because it's the best looking release texture pack right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like I'm just using it because it's like you can tell kind of like a different. Oh fuck! You can tell like a different, not like tell a different story, but like it has like its own kind of identity to
Got its own style.
It's set, yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
I agree.
honestly-
I agree with that. It's just I feel like if everybody does that, it's like I'll give you a great example.
Yeah. I know
Within
what
Back
you
to
mean,
Saturn
yeah.
X, okay. The reason why the slab set existed was because everyone in episode 2 was doing copper and wood because it was the best looking textures, and so then Essel's like, fuck it, everyone's doing this, I gotta do something new. And then they made slab, and then slab was the best looking texture, and everyone's like, fuck it, I gotta use slab now. And then there's just been like this perpetual infinite like, oh, this, like the current hotness is Arabia, and what's everybody saying? I'm gonna make an Arabia map. And it's like, okay, well, fuck, now we gotta get a new thing, and it just is like this cycle of perpetual. No one could ever make a Back to Saturn X map because there's always going to be a better new texture set released for the next map.
But I mean, like that's how it is for like any kind of like maker community, though. It's like the new hotness is always going to be the thing that people want to do new stuff in. But then the people that are actually skilled in making like maps and shit are going to make it work regardless of what the new hotness is.
One thing I need to ask, when TNT2 releases, are the assets going to be free game to use?
They better be, because they're used in things that are already released and things that are about to be released.
Yeah.
True. I know, it looks like there's some pretty cool shit in there.
There's some really cool shit in there,
I
yeah.
really should be working on that instead of playing this.
Oh, getting TPH ready to release?
I
How
still-
close is it?
I
How
need
much
to
do you
make
have
all
to
the
do?
graphic stuff, and I still need to fix the skybox issues in E2M4, but because the entire map is one giant lowering floor with 4,000 control sectors, that makes me really not want to fuck with the sky. Why can't Eternity just render skies like Z-Doom? Why didn't I bother to test things in Eternity until fucking 6 years after they were made?
Well, I mean, like, you know, it took a while for the VDF to be done.
I know, but still.
Yeah. The trials and tribulations of quality assurance.
I need to do that still, and I just haven't done it because I was busy with the contest stuff and having to replay everybody's map fucking 600 times because I kept going back and forth on which map was where.
Oh,
I literally
poor
played.
you.
I played Breezeep's map 9 times.
Wow.
Okay.
Dang.
Poor you, guy ponying up $2,000 in prize.
Hold on. 2,200 because the honorable mentions each got $50.
Oh, also,
Alright.
hello Breezy, congratulations.
Yeah, fucking congratulations for taking the cup home to Jersey.
Shut the fuck up. you
Fucking
shit.
god.
Fuck off.
Jersey, baby.
Oh, we got the Jersey Cup over here.
East Coast, Beast Coast.
We're like Least Coast.
You
No,
may
ha-
have won
It's
this
not the least out
time.
of two.
Don't let it get to your head.
It
Matt.
is West Coast, Best Coast.
West Coast,
No,
West Coast.
These
Of
fucking
course.
Yanks, I swear to fucking god, on me fucking mum.
Of course, I don't mean to, claim any sort of win for, the Brazeep's great. Lots of good stuff happening in the future.
Yeah, Matt Coward
Or,
didn't even participate.
you know what? I definitely planned on like doing like the $1 bid just in case everyone went over, but like people started making some cool stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm totally at Matt's tier, and also, fuck, my free time is taken up by so many different things that I really should be doing. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry,
I was saying this
Tarns.
earlier. Make more maps.
I gotta make more sound effects for Doombringer.
Oh, I guess for Doombringer. Okay, then yeah, that's like an actual like thing I assume you would get money for.
This
at
is
some
very
point.
Steeple of Knives.
I think I'm pretty far behind, so I just need to do things like this weekend in the community. So
Zazer invented circles. Don't at me.
Oh yeah, just to... I guess I'll post for more in chat.
Zazer, the god king of circles.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a thief.
You can use mouse look, no jumping, no crouching. 7 maps, a bit of story fluff at the end.
You did try, Ethan. Your map was in contention for one of the honorable mentions. I don't think people understand how, like, back and forth my list went.
Yeah, that must have been tough.
I played more Doom this last week than I've played, like, in forever.
really,
Yeah, because I was playing everybody's maps.
that's right. You're doing everyone's map. Yeah.
How many times did you play Scuba's map?
I played Scuba's map thrice, because I said I was going
Nice.
to. And now that I know how to, like, where things are, it's super easy to get through. But again, that's like the thing about playing something blind is, like, most of it relies on, like, knowing where you are and, like, visualization.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, like, that second room, when I was on my blind playthrough, I was just visualizing a completely different room, and it was, like, wrecking my shit. Whereas I kind of conceptualized the first room close enough to what it actually is that I was able to easily navigate it. Whereas it fucked Dew up, but that's probably because that room more closely resembled Doom 1 situations, whereas the other room was like things that I just had never done blind.
Right.
I like how in your thread of awards, or like the post like full of awards or whatever, you still made a screenshot of pure blackness.
I know, I'm really happy. I was hoping someone was going to comment on that. No one had at this point. Also, no one commented on my
You're
pun
welcome.
of Breezeep's map winning because it had more concrete structures.
I did not pick up on that.
Yeah.
Also, Open TTD sounds like a fun time. I could never get into Transport Tycoon. I should probably try harder.
Although Essel did get my Back to Saturn X reference, so that's good.
Can I get someone to draw Alfonso as a blind cave salamander?
Commission Substance. He's pretty cheap and does amazing work.
Oh yeah.
And he will take a commission where you have to like explain to him how retarded what you're asking him to draw is. So
You'd have to pick
Oh,
a
you made him draw
specific
Gorchev,
type.
didn't you?
yeah, he gave me the TPH title pick, credit pick, and intermission pick.
That's so good.
Yo, the TPH picks are so fucking good. And yeah, you know, the Spain title pick, which is also really good.
Yeah, he also did the Spain title pick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one's great. Oh, yeah, Breezy. Yeah, you should finish Spain. It's pretty good.
Alright, what else was in...
Breezy, did you see what map 25 was? Or, like what it's based off
That's the TPH title pick, by the way.
of? Yes.
Gorchev kidnapping Liam Neeson. Ah!
Fucking Marissa from Toho's gotta bring him back.
That res in GZ Doom, I think.
In GZ
and probably
Doom, yeah.
PR Boom Plus. No, it's not usable in PR Boom Plus. Eternity has like it palletized pretty well.
Yeah. That is it palletized too for GZ.
Oh, nice. That'll be
Yeah,
useful
yeah.
if
Good color.
Eternity gets high res support at some stage. I mean, somebody should do it, but there's just like other more important things to do.
Breezy, look at the layout for map 25 and see if it looks at all familiar to you.
No, that was not originating from TPH. No, the opposite happens with TPH. It's maps that originated for Back to Saturn X and other things that just didn't work in vanilla. No, not at that res. Where does it scale down to? fuck do I even have this guy on? That's it at the lower res,
Breezy, have you not played Dark Souls 3?
but it doesn't.
Yeah, you need to like stretch it out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It still looks reasonably okay.
yeah,
That's pretty
it
solid
scales
for
down.
that size.
Swamp it? Yeah, it's Oh, I died.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me see. Permy Plenty recommended for first playthrough, tends to be more accessible, fun run and gun gameplay. Ultraviolence demands a bit more familiarity with the levels, however, requires a bit more strategy, and finding secrets will help significantly.
Good. That's a good way to balance your maps.
Why do people hate Soul Swamps?
I hate playing Soul Swamps.
They're slow and yeah.
But I like the layout of Fahrenheit. That's why.
The layout of Fahrenheit is great. I honestly don't mind playing that at all. Like,
Yeah,
Poison in DS1 and 3 is such a non-issue.
I don't know why like people are like they come down on like Dark Souls 3 in general. Like granted it's a lot more linear than like the rest of like the Dark Souls franchise. It's
Yeah.
still like
My favorite
it's
is
still the
Swamp.
culmination of like all the shit that they've learned from like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and what have you in terms of like that style of gameplay. And then I'm ashamed to admit that like my first foray into the Dark Souls franchise was Dark Souls 3, but I played that like for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Okay.
Like I have like about like 570 play hours in
That's
in Dark
insane,
Souls
man.
3.
I think I'm barely over 100 in that game.
Like I definitely like made like several characters just to like be like, oh, it would be cool to go through the game like this, and it'd be cool to go through the game like that, and like it was like varied up.
I
enough
love
to, like do that. The only thing I hate about what
did
is
that
From
open?
Software's DLC is that like, you know, they're very like self-contained, and if there's like a cool item that they like shove into that, they're like you can't get it until like later in the game. So if you want to like build a character around a certain item,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Or you could just be super baller and take down the DLCs at low level.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, like, yeah, one guy did, and he like invaded one of my sessions, and I kicked his ass.
Nice.
And I'm just like, yeah, good lot that like friggin' like gladiator shield and sword did ya like at level 35, bitch.
Excellent.
I just play those games offline because I hate that aspect of them.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I do
Like,
as well.
I don't know.
I don't
like,
play the games for PvP. I play to fucking, explore them, overcome the odds the game itself sets up for me.
I don't play
Anyways.
for PvP, but I accept that as part of the gameplay cycle.
Dark Souls 1 has the best map, but I honestly hate the gameplay in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is kind of like, I mean,
Definitely a
it's
little
like,
slower, a little clunkier.
it's their initial.
No, it's not.
I mean,
It's
Yeah,
their
Demon
second.
Souls.
it's after it's after Demon Souls, but it's like they're like, okay, we're like trying something like kind of new, but like, man, the fucking directional rolling. I really can't get used to that. Like, I want my Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne-ish omnidirectional dodge slash roll. That's the good stuff. I don't want my compass rose direction rolling.
What a chore. Oh well, I got burned by that. I should probably save before I fall down there.
Might be wise.
Nah. Oh my god, the birds are already singing. Quiet, birds.
Why is this MIDI so loud? I don't know. Maybe it turn down turn me a little bit. That just turned down the sound. That didn't turn down the MIDI. What the fuck? Also, what's going on with that armor there?
Oh, If you want to turn down, fucking turning down MIDI volume in Windows Mixer doesn't properly work.
Yeah, I gotta turn it down in MIDI proc. I just found it.
Yeah, but like it resets it because for some reason Windows is fucked. Cursed goddamn operating system when it comes to MIDI. Ever since Windows
Yeah,
Vista.
now it's so fucking quiet. What the fuck?
Well, you need to like.
Why is that so loud? If I turn up to I'm having like 5%, dude. Jesus Christ.
That's why you gotta go the route of the software mixing.
Yeah.
I don't know, everything involving Doom is just randomly loud as fuck on my computer. I have to play all the games at like 1% volume or they're just like unlistenably loud.
Weird.
Like here's my volume in Eternity. And if you see my volume in Jeezy Doom, it's like the same thing.
I mean, like, part of that is also you're, like, kind of mixing it for the screen, right? And you want us talking when you play.
I'm playing it right now, and I think that it's loud. Like, it does not sound like it's at 10%. It sounds like it's at maybe 70%.
What's your regular mixing like? Because I always have my output at like 50%. Because like when I amplify it through like whatever I like send my sound out to.
Oh yeah, maybe that's
so
why.
different levels.
Maybe like lower my overall down to 50%.
Yeah, like my overall output in Windows is like 50%, and that's like going out to like, you know, my digital signal processor thingy here that goes into my amp, my 50-watt amp, and that goes into my my Paradigm Atom speakers.
Yeah,
Wonderful Canadian 50-watt speakers. At my desktop.
Oh, yeah.
My what is it? My living room is Paradigm Monitor 9s that I've had for like about like 10 or 11 years. Those are some good ones. Good bang for your buck speakers. Paradigm. Good speakers.
Paradigm.
Yep.
So it resets every single time is what you're telling me?
Every single time it plays a new MIDI, I think it'll fucking reset the volume. At one point I was like, man, MIDI volume, or rather, man, volume controls in Eternity should be more granular, so I made them like 31. Yeah, no, that wasn't a fucking good idea. It just made it way too tedious to change the volume.
Is it like a product of working with like SDL Mixer, or is it like just
The MIDI stuff is a product of Windows being fucking cursed.
like I would not rely on Windows for MIDI mixing like past
That's SDL
Vista.
Mixer. Yeah, it's Vista's fault. WAS API's fault.
Yeah, I mean, like, at some point, like, Windows abandons MIDI as, like, a, you know, had to abandon MIDI as, like, a output of some kind. I mean, like, you'd have to, like, kind of, like, have it do, you'd have to, like, run it through, like, a software renderer of some kind.
Okay. That's a terrible idea.
The problem is that all of the MIDI rendering libraries are fucking shit. They're all just terrible.
You just gotta pick one. You just gotta pick one and use it.
Man, not falling down this hole was the biggest mistake I've made.
You're
Yeah.
gonna use
I'm pretty much
for a
dead.
MIDI SDL mixer or
SDL Mixer,
Fmod
do
or-
not use it, SDL Mixer. Fmod is good, but you can't use it.
Wait,
in
hold on.
Doom.
Isn't that what I'm using? Maybe that's what's fucking up.
You could use libadl MIDI, and it'll be quieter by default, because libadl MIDI is just quieter. That's the music driver, not the sound driver.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah.
Oh, sorry, MIDI device.
Yeah, it'll have to get like piped into SDL mixer at some point. Like, isn't like the SDL mixer is used in
IDMAs.
Eternity.
You got to IDMAs to change. It's not like Zdoom where it immediately resets.
But like, yeah, Zdoom uses OpenAL as its like primary mixer, but like but like for MIDI rendering,
It has everything.
Fluid
It
synth.
has fluid synth. It has timidity. I
Yeah.
think it has a few other things.
Yeah.
Can
ADM
I
MIDI
please
and-
not be stuck on whatever that was? Thank you.
But like, yeah, eventually it's just have to be like turned into a PCM stream just to be like rendered by another system. It's like, I mean, like, even if you were like rendering like say mod or IT or S3M music, you still kind of like have to like channel it through something like dumb or whatever that like.
The thing is
turns
that like
I appreciate this
libmodplug
lighting.
isn't a fucking nightmare as far as I know. And libopenmpt is fine as well. But like all of the old MIDI libraries are old and bad. Timidity
like-
is dead. Fluid synth is a fucking pain in the ass to build.
Oh yeah, like I would think that like yeah, fluid synth would be like kind of like a building problem. But like I mean at the end of the day, you're trying to like get a library to render a sequenced piece of like something that's like, you know, sequenced into PCM, a stream of PCM to like funnel into your fucking mixer of some kind. And as long as you get that working, you know, you're gonna be okay, I guess. I mean, like, what is it? GZDoom kind of like uses its own sound font that's like kind of based off of like the regular Microsoft. Was it the Microsoft MIDI instrument set, which is also based off of Roland? So it's like, you just gotta turn that sequence music into PCM or some kind of digital stream, so everything mixes together.
I feel like this is a MIDI of a real song and I can't place it.
Be right back.
Okay. Is this map 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything in the metadata?
I'm just gonna play the program.
People saying it's from Castlevania.
Okay. That's why it sounds like something I've heard before. Because even though I've never played a single Castlevania song, I've heard the entire game. I've heard the entire soundtrack.
Yeah, this is Castlevania 1, actually, I'm pretty sure, like the final stage, or one of the last one. It's one of the latter stages. And yeah, this is pretty loud.
Okay, it is just the MIDI is fucking loud. It's not just...
This is a pretty loud MIDI. Yeah, there's libmodplug, libmid, yeah, nickmod. But yeah, like, for MIDIs, all of the libraries are bad or dead.
So today I was on a job walk and holy fuck, oh, that's not what I want it to sound like. Cool. And the people I was meeting with were basically a walking Three Stooges routine that just blew my mind with their very existence. So it was these three older gentlemen. It was for this hospital expansion. And there was the tall, dumb one, the short, fat, angry one who bossed the other two around, and then, like, the normal, quiet one. And it was just, like, comedy. Like, it was the kind of thing where I wish I had, like, the secret spy pen to film it.
Oh, yeah.
Even though that'd be illegal because California's a two-party consent state, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, because it was like, so these are the guys who are going to be actually doing the construction because, like, they're partnered with the hospital. They do, like, a lot of medical expansions, apparently. But they had no idea what the fuck they're doing. So I'm trying to help them out with construction admin shit. And those are some great arch files. And it was, like, just straight up like a comedy routine because the tall one just kept getting, like, bullied and bossed around by the short one who was like, come here, you numbskull, give me the tape. You can do that. Like, it was just like, am I fucking in a movie right now? Like, there's no way you are real people. Like, this is so ridiculous. And then, like, we started talking about, like, if what they were connecting to was level, and the guy, like, brought out a level, and he, like, put, like, it wasn't the one where you can look at the level bubble from every side. So he puts it on its side where you can't see the level bubble. And it's just like, bro, like, is this real right now? Like, what? And then, like, before I left, like, I told them, like, hey, okay, these are what you're going to need to do before you start construction, blah, 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 blah. And, like, he was making the guy write it down, and then he quizzed him on it before I left, and it was just I can't even describe how ridiculous it was.
I don't know. I really like the idea of Three Stooges construction.
It was basically that.
Outstanding. I love it.
Like, the one giving the other two orders wasn't that much smarter than them. He was equally like, oh, I didn't think about that. Like, it was crazy. It was like, how are people real? Life imitates art.
Life imitates
yeah, no,
it,
basically. This is a good example of how, like, to make a symmetrical room more interesting, you're moving through it asymmetrically.
Yeah, that always helps a ton.
Also, man, those face textures, are those part of OTEX?
Yes.
I've not seen them before.
They've been in there for a little while.
Good.
I don't remember how long. I could have sworn I saw those being added around the time that Eternity was being worked on.
I don't remember.
I think those are in Eternity.
I don't remember seeing them in there, but
I haven't played through all of Eternity, only like the first few maps.
There might be some. I don't remember. Maybe they're added in after.
they might be in there and I just don't remember. God, the bumpy floors in this though, fuck off.
Yeah,
I
going
hate
too
that-
soon this person tested in ZDoom.
I hate
Whatever, something that smooths does that.
Yeah, I hate that Doom just shits itself if it's not like a unit of 8 in height transfer.
Yeah.
This is a good MIDI. Nice ambient thing.
What's the grunge song that I'm thinking of because you said nice ambient thing.
Thinking of sex type
Sex
thing?
type thing.
Thank you. There it is.
By Stone Temple
Yeah,
Pilots.
that's it. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, floor bumpiness is awful because I do love me some floor detail if it's done like classily. Oh fuck!
That's
That
a good
was
vial.
lucky.
That was a good back.
That's a very
vial.
good vial.
Very clutch.
I'm back. What I miss? I
The
remember.
The world's scariest vial.
You missed a
Also-
good Tarn story earlier.
No, I mean, I think it was about like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he disappeared.
Yeah. That was an experience and a half today. This week has just been fucking weird as shit. We had the that's wrong as shit. I had the dude who fucking showed up with the vest and boots to an interview that he
yeah,
didn't
that
even know
guy.
existed,
Yeah.
harassing my
I-
office manager, and then responded
I
like,
can't. Sorry, you go.
yeah, I was gonna say responded when I asked him like, okay, if you've never worked in construction, why are you wearing a safety vest and boots? Oh, I figured I'd need them.
I mean, I
What?
can respect the hustle. I don't respect harassing desk manager.
Dress for the job you want. I always say.
Like, I very much respect, as a power move, just going the fuck into a place.
I don't have any problem with that. I think that's something like if you're looking for a job and you can't find a job, just start going around. Hey, are you looking for anybody to help? You know, blah blah blah. That's cool. But like, get contact info, schedule it. Don't be like, cool. What about this? What about this? Cool. Thanks for the number. Let me go into the parking lot and immediately call you.
Yeah, like if you're like kind of like lurking, that's kind of like weird. But like, no, like back in the day, like probably like about 20-ish years ago, my dad definitely did that when he was like looking for a teaching job again. So like he like, you know, wore a suit, had several copies of his resume, and just like went from like school district to school district, dropping off his resume and stuff
Yeah,
like
again,
that.
that's
And
different. You're like dropping off your resume.
yeah. But like he also like, you know, talked with like the administrators and stuff, like very briefly.
Stock switch back there.
Yeah, I think it might be. I need to go look at it. Don't just place sky texture as your sky. It'll only work in
Oh,
GZ.
yeah.
Where'd that switch go?
And this is why you test an intended port.
Yep.
Testing an intended port is.
Does not work in intended.
Yeah, that
You
is
can
a
use
stock
F
switch.
Sky 1 as a fucking. F Sky 1 as a
Wall
proper
texture?
wall texture will work in Eternity.
Oh well, okay. That's good.
I think that's specific to Eternity. I don't even think
Man,
Easy Doom does that.
That stock texture looks more out of place in this than it would if it was in Backside Max. Fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, float around, say my dad's always been a just go the fuck out and ask
Yeah, why
type of
not?
guy in terms of his advice. Knock on doors.
I mean, that's how I pretty much transitioned to basically every new thing I've ever done in my career. Because I didn't start out doing ground up construction. I did mostly interior, like finished specialties, and then like just, you know what, fuck it, I want to build things from the ground
Yeah.
up. Doom needs a less obtuse way for doing skies as
Does it?
walls.
I don't think it does.
Eternity
Yeah.
provides that.
Make
Use
more
that
maps
for
You
for
need
Eternity.
it, it's
Eternity.
there.
Make more maps for Eternity. Everyone, do it.
It's
Your life will be
I
better.
mean, if the projects weren't there, Tarns, I'd do it. But
Does
alas,
Bully Essel
the
into making
projects.
Back to Saturn X episode 4 real?
no.
Whilst episode
Yes,
3...
before episode 3 is done.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just a meme super hard. Can we release E4 before E3?
Yes.
Dude,
Do it.
TNT 3 is gonna get released before TNT 2,
Hell yeah, it is.
which is never coming out according to Paul Corpiatis.
Yeah, he knows.
I like
is the
how he
expert on
referred to the
subject,
fact that there
Mr.
was
like-
only 2 maps that needed to be done, and that can refer to like 4 different parts of TNT 2's development. This stock switch is fucking me. Something's fierce.
Yeah, there's only 1 map left, and it's been like that for, what, 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Jesus.
Archaic!
I mean, it's being worked on, seemingly.
It is being worked on, but, like, can we just get it done?
Yeah, why don't you just
Please?
take it over and finish the map?
I think Archaic refuses to let that happen.
Because I said I wasn't gonna do that, so there's at least 1 Marchaic map in TNT 2.
Right.
And I regret that decision every day of my life. I should have just Tarns flooded it.
I should have fucking done, like, because I was gonna, like, work on map 26, like, 5 years ago or something. And then I just didn't, so blame me!
Oh, also, going through my scraps, by the way, which...
Yep.
I may go through those on stream. I found,
That'd be cool.
I found Tarns Fawn's TNTR map 26, not 27.
Oh, that's cursed.
Oh, yeah.
So I think when it was being developed, it was actually slotted for map 26.
Oh yeah, because that that
Jesus.
project also had a map 26 that needed to be sorted out for the longest time, and then it was filled by a donut speed map, basically.
Just baller move.
Damn.
There's baller moves, and then there's shot calling moves.
Nice.
I got punched to death, and I have not saved this one up. I'm not feeling this map set. It looks good. It looks fine. It's fun to play. I don't know. There's something it's just not my mood right now. Kill me.
Fair. I mean, you could, like, pick this up tomorrow or whatever and try something else for now.
Yeah, I might do that.
What else is there to play? As I check wads and mods.
Wait, isn't there like that death dichotomy thing?
Oh yeah,
Dichotomy.
that's a major
That's a
Orleans.
that's a GC Doom thing, just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a major
Sure.
Orleans thing.
Major Arlene and friends.
Yeah, whatever. I'll check that out. I'll come back to this tomorrow, maybe. I'm not in the mood for OTEX right now. OTEX is I'm kind of OTEXed out.
Whoa.
More like, bro, Doom World,
Bruh.
bruh.
When is OTEX?
Yeah, when is OTEX?
Oh, checks.
Bruh
Yeah,
is
get-
definitely gonna be Blutonia map 31. We're gonna have bruh and deal with it.
Let's get
I thought deal with it was gonna be
Brolin.
for Founding the way it did.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Let's get Ola Brolin on.
Hold up.
What am I looking for here? I'm looking for, what the fuck is Atonement 22?
I messaged you.
Atonement 22 vanilla Doom levels, and then the screenshots are all using GZ Doom lighting effects. Okay, cool.
Because of course they are.
Death's
Why
Dichotomy.
would you not?
Yep, yeah, I will.
No text. It's a texture pack with no textures.
I kind of love this idea. Let's get on no text. Blind mapping
I mean-
revolution.
Fucking
Hom art.
yeah, just make a map with actually no textures. Like just fucking.
Some
Here's
maps
just
are a
like
bit-
the Z-Doom missing texture thing.
Some maps are a bit on the slaughtery side, so I would recommend playing on a lower difficulty if you are not used to that sort of thing.
Yeah, whatever. Let's play on I'm Too Young to Die. I keep saying that there's no harm in playing on lower difficulty settings. I'm gonna channel Gandhi and be the change that I want to see in the world, and you know what? I'm gonna be an inspiration because there's nothing more courageous than having the balls to play on I'm Too Young
The
to Die.
Gandhi of the Doom community.
Yeah.
So 23 is getting
Mahatma
close to
Tarnsman.
finish. Nice.
I need to make my map for that soon.
I do.
Also,
And then
slow
also the
text,
5
yes.
billion midis.
I'm not gonna make my map till it's the last thing that needs to be done, so I know that it won't be held up.
A map for a map
That's honestly pretty smart.
makes the whole world blind.
I wish I thought of that first, because then I could be the one to do that instead.
Yeah, let's see. I beat you to it. I think that this is it.
Yeah.
I lost the download. Oh well. Let's see if this is it. GZ Doom Builder is not GZ Doom. That'd be interesting if it was. I don't know how that would work. Death's Economy. Cool title pick. Cool stuff. Alright, now because it's GZ Doom, I have to tell it every time that it's a different GZ Doom application because whatever they did to make GZ Doom just hate OBS.
I was okay with it for a bit. Do you do like you know, capture by window or
Yeah.
what have you?
Okay. There we go. It sees it now. Cool. I say as I immediately go to Ultra. Oh, that's this thing. I've seen screenshots of this thing. That's really fucking cool. I love this hub. This is a fucking dope ass hub. Let's go to Hell Map. Let's go to Hell Map right away. Experience.
Oh, hey, I saw Arlene post a picture of this map the other day. Well, not the
I'm
other
trapped.
day. A bit
I'm
back.
dead.
Oh yeah, Float, there is map 26 in the end 23, isn't there? The curse shall be avoided.
That's just because we haven't, I can't do anything because I'm dead, I guess. That's sad.
We haven't what, sorry?
We haven't finalized the map list, is what I was saying.
Oh god.
So there is a map 26 that doesn't exist, you just don't realize it yet.
Oh god, no!
Okay, cool.
Truly we are never free
I'm
of this curse.
Oh, floating cubes!
Floating cubes, 3D floors. We got floating cubes, 3D floors. 3D horrors, let's do this shit.
I love how you're like, I'm tired of OTEX. Here we are.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. Oh.
Not to mention OTEX, and it's also got a bunch of just texture scaling, whatever.
I'm not playing that. I'm tired of OTEX. I don't know.
Anyone got any?
No.
Do you have something to play that definitely isn't fucking
OTEX?
OTEX?
I don't know.
Float around, yeah, rip your set. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
individual-
you know what? Screw it. I'll play AD's map.
What map am I this?
I'm gonna play AD's map for my contest.
Oh, okay. Oh. yeah, okay, yeah, it kind of is.
Okay. The joke was too good. Okay.
Fun fact: I was initially gonna make the starting area of that map a lot more like the starting area of this,
It's so funny.
but I decided that would be a bit too on the nose.
Confinement.
What is this? Conf. Oh, confinement.
I've never played this. I might play this. Yeah, let's check it out. Don't fail me, Sweden. Sweden didn't fail me. New York used to always fail me. Oh,
Explain.
What? Oh, the id Games directory.
Oh.
No, just New York as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
New York is a whole.
Ooh.
It is. Fuck New York.
Friggin' jerks.
Oh, Float, is this the is this like the 256 thing? Where it's like, oh, you only get the 256 area, but you can also build up as high as you want? Or is this just like a different thing?
Now, confinement is any size from 1024 to 2048.
Oh, I don't know how I feel. Why would you make? Why if
Or
you
of
have
a-
that? Why would you do anything less than 2048?
Mm.
Because you want to be special.
You lack ambition.
No, that's just you want your map to suck more.
Uh-oh.
I died. Oh, well.
What map set is this again?
This is confinement. 2048. Are there any mayhem maps submitted yet?
I don't know. I was like thinking of doing Mayhem this year, and then I saw the texture set, and it was like lacking.
It was lacking.
I wanted to make a mayhem map. I don't think I'll really do that. Is there any maps submitted? I don't see any yet. I wanted to make Back to Mayhem X just because of the name and fuck it. But yeah, I'm not gonna really have time or interest.
That's a good idea.
I didn't want to have to go fucking make a bunch of textures. I started doing that, and then I was like, no, I'm not making a bunch of Galaxy Man textures.
The texture pack isn't really the most compelling thing. It's mostly just because I have very little interest in Mega Man.
I just don't
He's
think there's
mega,
enough variety.
man. Like, come on.
I love Mega Man. I don't think there's enough textures in there.
Mega
And
Man
not enough of
versus
it goes
Giga Chad.
together.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I just find it like absolutely like crazy that like Cutman Mike has gotten like a Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch. Like
Be
just
right back.
gotten the mileage out of it as he did.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like kind of like in its like what, like 7th version now, and seems pretty cool.
It's been around for what, like at least a decade at this point?
Oh
the
yeah,
hell?
at least 10 years, yeah.
Float, I was very much put off by both the 2019 custom bestiary as well as just the texturing mostly. It wasn't really helped that like I had some other shit going on, I just didn't fucking want to do Mayhem that year.
Is like the 2019 one like the one with like that was like kind of like the weird horror or Halloween?
Yeah, it's got like the,
theme?
I think, blood textures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen like it in motion just a little bit because I think didn't Tarns play it on the stream or whatever?
Probably.
Well,
Might have, I don't know.
so any good shows people watching?
No, I'm not watching any TV at the moment. I've
Particularly.
not really had anything to watch.
I recommend Invincible on Amazon Video.
I've heard of that, and I think I've heard of like there's some meme from that.
Like Mark.
Yeah, that.
But it's like I don't know. It's by the same guy who wrote like The Walking Dead, like the comic books and whatever. And it's yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I just like binge watched it in an evening because like when like the last episode came out, I was just like, oh, I really should watch this show and whatever because like the comic seemed interesting. And also, speaking of which, I probably want to watch The Boys at some point. That seemed pretty cool.
I'm not.
I've heard that
particularly
name before.
interested
What is
by
that?
The Boys. It's like the superhero-ish show, but they're all dickheads.
Well, I mean, no, it's like, well, the boys are kind of like tasked with taking down like rogue superheroes, like the ones that like just like murder people because they have superpowers. And like I think in that universe, like the superpowers came because of like some kind of like chemical or whatever. Like it's not like, oh, people from like outer space or whatnot. They're like kind of like manufactured. And it's like the boys are kind of like it's like there's like this group of people that are tasked with taking down superheroes, but it's like overall it's like, what if ordinary people had like super abilities? And it's not like all of them are going to be like, oh, save innocent people or whatever. They're going to, like, you know, use their powers for their own personal gain and shit. So it's kind of like turns the whole superhero genre on its head. And but Invincible kind of like also is like a parody of like the whole like DC universe, whatever, superhero things. But it's like, I don't know, it's done in a very smart and slightly more realistic way that I kind of dig. It's really good.
Oh my god, I fucking opened... I was like, oh, this looks interesting, and I open it and it's OTEX.
But truly, there's no escape from it at this point. It's just fucking omnipresent.
Don't be like those like weird hipsters that are just like, oh, it's OTEX.
Matt, you only say that because you're working on an OTEX
This
set.
is old news. I like this OTEX.
I mean, I like
thing.
OTEX, but it... You know,
More
it can
variants
a
would be
bit
nice.
much.
You kids.
Everyone
and
needs,
your...
not everyone, but at least some people need to get back on the 32-24-14 train, as we were saying earlier. Good ass pack, or like the 15 maybe pack?
I don't know, I think it is 14 or 15.
Well, the 15 pack is just that, but more, I think. I think there's some really cool like city textures and whatnot in that one.
Man, OTEX is overdone these days.
I mean, it is.
More
though.
OTEX, more like overdone text.
Oh, how dare you! No, I mean, like, that's what happens when anything like new and like really cool comes out. Like,
This is why we just shouldn't release Back to Center XE3.
Yeah, there you go. You should just keep that mystery text project a mystery.
No. Back to Center XE3's already been released. It's the Chinese one.
Oh, yes.
Can we retroactively like post that under trustworthy software?
Is that gonna be like the new brand of like
Of just our stupid meme projects? Yeah,
like
that should
meme
be.
projects that are like bootlegs of other projects?
Yeah, that yeah.
Trustworthy software.
I think we should do that. Like, we can fucking post Blutonia under that.
Oh man, yeah, Blutonia is a product of trustworthy software LLC
Hey man, I trust them.
Incorporated.
I trust them to make good software. Don't you?
I mean, they seem to make good things.
I wonder
They
if they're going to
seem
be
pretty
behind
trustworthy to
Blutonia.
me.
I wonder
What's
if
that?
they're going to be the ones behind Blutonia.
Yeah.
Very possible. That'd be pretty rad.
Very, very possible.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'll be away for like maybe a minute or two. You
Wait,
guys
let's
entertain
badmouth
each other.
OTEX while Matt's not looking.
How
Well,
dare
it's-
you. I'm no OTEX stan, but I mean, come on.
We're gonna make you into one just because of the at least the shit I'm
I like
saying.
OTEX, okay?
It's a little too early to start like I'm be like people are overusing OTEX. Blah, blah, blah."
I've been saying that for like a year.
Whatever. All right, be right back.
Alright.
Fucking... Okay, let's see. Dance on the Water. Does this have any
Dance on the Water, is that-
pictures? No. Oh, this is the
Yes,
El
it does.
Inferno
Isn't it
thing.
isn't there some in
Yeah,
spoilers?
there's
or am I thinking of a
screenshots in
different
it.
thread?
That was played the other fucking week. That was played the other week.
Did Tarns ever play the first 1K line set? I don't think he did. I think he played the
From-
second one.
Well, from like 2000 and 0, whatever, 1991.
It's 2019, dude. It's not that far long ago.
All community projects based on strict mapping limitations are the same. We have
Yeah.
everything is 10 sectors.
Yeah. Even though it's not.
Definitely the case.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's see, Sidonia. Oh yeah, that's the Scotty thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
coming soon. Don't
Yeah,
tease me.
the Scotty
Scotty.
thing.
Oh, and it's also fucking got a bunch of U maps in there.
Got a bunch of me maps in it. I think it's actually an even split, which is cool.
Oh goddamn, fucking want to play it.
Oh, well, I mean, you could maybe message Scotty about playtesting. I think he said it's going to be a few days before he can actually send that out to playtesters. But you could do it if you want early access, maybe.
You're already playing Eternity though, so I think you do at least.
What's that?
Are you playing Eternity already?
Do I play in fucking DSD8, Doom, PR Boom, whatever that is.
Eh. I may ask at some stage.
Hmm.
That'll be used. What else is there? The Magenta Spire. Oh, they just like posted the entirety of their text file. It's in a spoiler.
Oh. No, it's in a quote. Even better.
I thought it was fucked, but no.
Let's
and it's
see.
got a lot of the stock magenta, which looks very.
I'm looking
jank.
through the music list solely for ego purposes.
Oh my god.
There's none. I see a lot of like 90s midis. Lost Soul HP reduced to 60. Yes. Player height reduced to 54.
What is it?
Seems a tad arbitrary.
What is it? 58?
56 normally.
In weird ass height that they made for player.
It's not that weird.
56 is pretty weird, arbitrary.
What would you make it instead?
I mean, what's the head? It's because the eyesight's at 48,
The views
isn't
at,
it?
I thought it was like 41 or something.
Or maybe 42.
It's something like, oh, Doom Guy's eyes are actually in his chest.
It's fucked up.
Alright, what kind of nerdy shit you guys talking about?
Archvile HP increased to 1,000. Baron of Hell HP increased to 1,200.
Increased.
Wait, what is this?
Something called the Magenta Spire mapset whip.
What? Somebody's like just like tweaking like the health of monsters in it?
Yeah. Well, no, they posted their entire text file in the OP under a quote for some reason.
Weird.
They're in our chat, actually.
Are they?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh, was it this guy?
Alright, let me ask, why did you boost the Baron's health? Why would you do such a thing?
Make him more of a door with more health.
I will say that I kind of appreciate you reduced the Cyber Demon's health. And then the pain state caused an explosion, that's pretty rad.
To make him even tankier. I mean, that's fair, like, especially if you want to use it for...
Yes, if you're using it for those for that
undealable
purpose.
with.
Arachnotron width reduced, good. Okay, I'm glad people are taking my advice, even if they haven't heard me say it.
Okay.
Mastermind width reduced 1 to 92. Because those are things, at least for the Mastermind, that's exactly what I've done with my map set. I made the Mastermind smaller, though I also reduced its health and did some other shit. In an effort to make it possibly more usable. Because like otherwise I would never use a Mastermind ever.
Okay.
Ooh, these sprite replacements are... I don't know how I feel about the imp. It's mostly just because like the way it palettes is just kind of gross. Get a palette that has some actual dark reds. Might be useful.
Range? That has dark reds, doesn't it?
Range has the 32 and 24, 14 dark reds, yeah. I believe it just has that palette outright.
Wait, which thread is this?
Oh yeah, you wanna post that? Yes, that.
Posted in chat.
Wait, title, The Lamps Untitled Project, file name Magenta Spire. Which is it?
The Magenta Spire map set working progress.
Here's my first level. Absolute zero. I know it's nice seeing people like post first maps.
Yeah, it's cool. Nice to see that there's still like people getting into this game.
Yeah. I'm always interested in like whenever there's like some kind of like, I don't know, I use the term too much, outsider art. There's always like some elements of like something new that's just like, oh well, this seems interesting or whatever. Because like if you get like enough people that are just like, you know, in the community and make stuff, weirdly enough it becomes boring because like you see other, like it's like, you know, it's a mixture of other people's styles, and like they start like converging with like A, what that mapper likes, and B, what they're like influenced by in terms of like what the community is already doing. And like
Right.
if you get like somebody making something like from like a vacuum, or like just like making their like first effort, there's always going to be some like element of something you haven't seen before, and that's
Usually,
what
yeah.
yeah, what I'm like most interested in. Blah blah.
Yeah, new people bring new ideas. We'll see.
Yeah.
Also playing since you're a kid, but only recently got Doom Builder. Fair. Oh man.
I'm always interested in like wondering like what was that like one thing that like makes people go like, oh man, I want to start making stuff for, you know, a game I like or whatever. That's always like the kind of like the interesting turning point to me. Because like, I mean, like, what is it? Like, you know what I hate the most is like when people like interview like independent like game designers or game designers in general. It's like like nowadays it's like, oh well, so what made you get into like, you know, wanting to make video games? And like the answer is always because I played video games. and like that's always the answer. So like I'm curious about like what was that like one moment in which you're just like, fuck it, I'll make my own. Like what was like what were the thoughts behind that like impulse? Because
Right.
yeah, because like I mean like it's obvious that everybody, you know, was like, why do you make Doom maps? Because I like Doom. It's like, yeah, no shit. But it's like what was
Surely
that,
there's
like,
more
one
to
moment?
it.
Yeah, like what was that like one impulse that like made you go like, you know what, I want to make something and like see what people think, or like I want to make something and see it in the world.
Yeah,
you
I think
know?
for me it's just like, 'cause I've always wanted to like make my own shit in video games,
Yeah.
and Doom just ended up being such a good vessel for that. Can basically just do whatever I want with it.
Like kind of like a like was it like kind of like a like ease of use thing, or like
Oh,
was it
absolutely. Because like before that, I'd done some like fucking source mapping, and that was just way slower. way
Tarnsman
clunky.
stream where you get to listen to people who aren't Tarnsmen for long periods of time.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
you weren't
Untarn's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while, like turns out a business call
Yeah,
or
yeah.
go do something, and then it turns into the peanut gallery.
Yeah, but like Doom mapping was just so quick and easy that I was like, yeah, okay, I like this. I'm gonna do
What's
more
the
of it.
fucking Source Hammer? Oh,
Hammer, it's especially on my on my old laptop, way back. Yeah, that was pretty damn slow.
apparently
Like,
Source 2 Hammer is pretty decent.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Hammer isn't bad. It's like, it's basically a continuation of Worldcraft.
It's certainly not a bad editor. It's just that Doom mapping is just so much faster and as a result more fun.
Yeah, it's
Doom map is a bit more like drawing, and that's why
Yeah, yeah.
I think like Doom mapping appealed to me.
I mean, it didn't used to be like that. Like, this is where I get to put my, like, old
Okay,
person
well-
hat on.
Anyways,
Wasn't there like an Eternal
Fun.
Doom mapper who mapped by putting down all the vertices first and then connecting them and then making those
Doom CAD
sectors?
style. Ugh,
Yeah,
Fucking
You had to
terrible.
do that in Doomcad.
you know what?
Yeah,
If
Doom CAD is
DoomCAD was
fucking
more
bad.
like actual AutoCAD, it'd
Yeah,
probably be really
probably.
dope. There's certain things in AutoCAD that are like so great, like the ability to draw a line and define it by angle and distance. Like I love that in Doom.
That would be cool, yeah.
That
You
would be
guys-
pretty fucking useful.
You have no idea
I wonder if
how
Boris could
good
put that in
it
as a
is.
feature for UDB.
Boris does good fucking work.
Maybe like ask him about it or something. Who made what in
Night
this Megawatt?
X
Whatever
Scavenger
this
Wolf
is.
X.
Yeah, give me the
Is
map
there a
list,
way-
and I'm just gonna club to the maps by people who I want to play maps by.
Oh,
let me
this is
see.
confinement, right? Freaking. Is there a way to put your Doom mods on the id archives?
Yes.
Yep.
Bro,
Oh, I need
it's
to check
literally
if
pinned.
if,
Let me just see if there's
if
anything in the
Spain's
series.
in there because it's not an incoming anymore, and it's not a region.
I don't see it in.
Let's check the Twitter.
Latest
in-game
files.
feed. If that's updated still. Is it-
You.
I don't see it in games
Oh,
yet. Tarns.
But it's not in rejects and it's not an incoming. Where does it go?
Purgatory, presumably.
New stuff.
Yeah, new stuff maybe. Like there's incoming and then it gets moved to new stuff and then after that it gets categorized,
Right.
I think.
This
And
is
not,
map
and not
one,
every
this is?
mirror. Not every mirror carries new stuff and incoming. So yeah.
Who's map 2 by? Map 2, Dreadop?
Hmm.
Apparently it's called The Scar. Zazer wants his name back.
Except this predates that.
No, Zazer just traveled to
Oh,
time.
okay. It's kind of like how the Bible ripped off Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I remember Dreadop being a solid mapper. Oh, Big Ol' Billy did the map after this.
Okay, well, I'll definitely
Pinchy
check
did
that
map 4.
out. Okay, well,
Straight out of Comp Tall. Good.
I miss when
Straight out of
Pinchy
Compton.
did doing that.
phenomenal map name.
Yeah, I love that name. Straight out of Comptol.
Pinchy just did a map for Jimmy's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like a one-off.
It's too good for us. He's moved on to Quake.
I need to play.
Yeah, a significantly less interesting game.
How dare you? I need to play Quake stuff that I
When's the
always
Quake Shovelware streams?
never.
Oh my god. Q zone.
No.
Fucking Q-Zone.
I don't know. Somebody posted a very rude post about Maximum Doom, how I didn't really finish it the other day on the thread.
Why?
And I need to reply to that guy and let him know that actually I did go back and finish it. Bitch.
Actually.
Pushes up
Pushes
glasses.
up glasses. Actually.
Pushes glasses up the
Actually-
bridge of the nose. Actually.
Actually, I did go back and finish it. So,
Get fucked. Listen here, son. I graduated top of my class in the Maximum Doom Playing Academy. I have over 3,000.
Maximum Academy.
I have over 3,000 confirmed maps.
Over 3,000 confirmed playthroughs of the maps.
Numerous secret playthroughs of Megawads.
Yeah.
Let's see what other authors are in here. Oh, there's a float ground map at map 15.
Definitely got
Dragonfly map at map 16.
This is really impressive. I really like all this exterior map scenery. I wish I could do stuff like that.
This is like completely do not need to shit, but God, it looks nice.
Yeah, all this,
And then
all
the
this,
maps feel a lot less cramped.
all these
Yeah, object might
lines
feel way bigger.
outside the map. Yeah, God, I mean, every
I
time
mean,
I try to do that, I just give up on it. I would
mean,
never waste time on that.
Yeah? Yeah, Tarns?
Yeah, you absolutely.
You've never once done any exterior detailing ever.
No, I,
Alright,
I
here's my technique. I draw a giant circle and I make a map in like like a 4
The map
by...
takes up 10% of that area, and the
Yeah,
and the
and, like-
remaining 90% is just unnecessary other shit.
It's just like making the source port like flex its muscles through the BSP tree.
Oh, let the door
Flex
out.
those BSP muscles, yes. Map 11 is by P Corf, apparently. Yes.
Hey.
Hey. P-Corp, more like the joke's already been made for me.
More like Dr. Sleep.
Ooh.
I mean, like, he is very much influenced by Dr. Sleep.
Oh, I thought you were saying because his maps are boring.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm
but
not
I
saying
mean,
that. No, not
they
sleep
do
in that
put
way.
me to sleep.
But I mean, like, he's very much a scholar of sleep. Of, like, Mr. John C. Anderson.
I really want that to be someone's title, just Scholar of Sleep.
I mean, like, yeah.
Stop being such a lazy fuck. I'm not lazy. I'm just a scholar of sleep.
I learned a lot by doing nothing and closing my eyes and... Oh, man. I have not been getting very much sleep in the like past couple of days. I don't know why. I just like have not been going to bed at the right hour. It's becoming like overtired and shit.
Is this just not meant to be like pistol started, or did I fuck something?
I have no idea.
Pardon me. Yeah, that's interesting. You might have to steal that now. Invasion of the Implements. Oh. How did I miss this? Apparently through aggressive, like, what? Why was that different this time? Why didn't that happen last time? Is it because I fired?
The game adapts to you playing it.
I guess
The
so.
game plays you as much as you play it.
Oh, dang.
You
It's
played
like,
yourself and the game.
Congratulations, you played yourself. It's like Sin Has anyone ever played Sin Episodes, aka Sin Episode?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I've heard of it, but that's about it.
So like, there was this game that was like, you know, it was like if you've heard of Sin, which was like a Quake 2 engine game, like way back when.
I think I've only heard of Sin because you mentioned it.
Yeah, like Ritual made a continuation of Sin in the Source engine way back when.
How did you not die? What?
And it was called Sin Episodes, but they only made one episode, and it was like supposed to like adapt to your play style, where like if you like.
Oh yeah, the issue was that like I think it reset constantly or something
Yeah.
like that.
It was something like weird. Like if you shot enough dudes, like enemies in the head, they like start wearing like helmets. Like
That's
later
actually
on,
a really
like,
cool idea.
But it was like still like kind of like on a beta version of the Source engine, so it was like a little buggy.
Oh.
So like it was like when like Source
Bugs
was
don't
new.
matter in games anymore, man.
Really wish that man, when we got the rights to Sin, I was like, Steve, I want the fucking assets to episode 2. I don't know if that ever happened.
Wait, Night Dive has like has.
Pretty sure we have the rights.
Wow. Is that even like public knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
It's
Max
not-
accidentally breaks an NDA on stream.
Max
Dude.
accidentally destroyed
Map
NDAs.
name?
Max.
I violate NDAs all the time. I just am smart
It's not
enough.
so bad after the first few.
I'm just smart enough to do it in a way that like won't get me in trouble.
Yeah, I always heard the term friend DA.
Friend DA.
Yeah, friend DA. It's like listen. We know you want to show your friends, especially like if it's like, you know, independent projects or whatever. It's like, hey, look at the cool shit I'm working on. And they go, whoa, and then they don't tell anybody. That's friend DA. So it's like it's NDA, but like. It's
I
like
did a
the
project
pump
inside of
for
a
the
design
rest.
facility once, and like they had the like the new designs for the company, and they like it was like the production floor, and like I was like, you know, I need to like take pictures to document like the improvements we're doing, so like we can do this, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, just don't show anyone. And they had like a design that was really, really, really dumb. And so, of course, I took a picture of it, and I immediately sent it to Ashley.
Excellent.
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't impact anything.
I know it doesn't. Like, there's no way anyone could use that information, but still.
We kind of. Seemingly, the secret of NDAs, outside of NDAs being entirely about fucking secrets, is like, as long as there's no actual fucking damages, who cares?
Yeah.
Usually.
And NDAs are like a kind of like a product of like marketing and that sort of thing. But like, I mean, look, like.
Just be smart enough to not
Oh.
share any actual information that can make somebody figure out exactly what it is. And also, don't ever share with anyone who works anywhere near the industry.
Yeah.
So there's some texture.
Of it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
It's very.
It's very pinchy. Give it that.
There's certain mappers who can get away with things that are not traditionally what's the
Traditionally, like, aesthetically pleasing or whatever.
yeah, I'm just trying to say
Also-
that in like a not so ugly as fuck way.
Ethan, there was an update to Sin that we did, and there's like a remaster that's in the works.
Okay, I need a weapon. I like just really need straight up a weapon. There was a shotgun.
Movie shells, so
They get to continue the adventures of Blade and JC.
I'm sorry, what?
That's Sin.
in Sin you are playing Blade, and you like have a nerd back at base called JC.
Yeah.
My God, JC, the bomb.
A bomb.
Bomb.
Get out of there! No,
I need to
is,
play that game.
No, Deus Ex is really good, but like, yeah, the
No, that's the game I'm
Sin-
saying I need to play.
Sin is. I actually played through all of Sin, and it's all right, but yeah, it's definitely like weird.
We don't
Very-
use that
very
word anymore, Matt.
Post-Quake 2. Very post-Quake 2 era. Hey, you're doing really good, Blade, but I can do better.
Oh yeah, JC, you think you're such hot stuff, huh?
When I get back to base, I'm kicking your ass, JC.
I always love the training area for the main mission. No, Sin was an okay shooter, but like I'm the only person that I know of that played through the entire thing.
God, Okay, I need to approach this now differently. It's actually very.
Who remembers Level Lord?
The guy who made Duke 3D maps?
Yeah, pretty much. Duke 3D and Sin and like a bunch of like games like that. He's actually working on, or I think he's like chief, like senior level designer for it's that Russian game. What is it?
That Russian game.
Yeah, what the hell was the name of it?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
No, let me think about it. Fucking. Where is it? Richard Gray. What's he working on now? He's working on.
No, that's the Czech game.
It's Czech? I don't think it's Czech.
No,
I think it's Russian.
I made
no.
a joke about.
He's joking.
It sounded like you said fraught, kind of.
Yeah, it's not fought. It's
It was a joke because he went ha.
Oh, okay.
You know, Matt, jokes. The things people
Yeah.
tell. You'd know that if you were a human.
How dare you?
Matt confirmed weird lizard person.
No, I thought that was me and Richard.
Fuck, what is he working on now? I know he's definitely like working on. Fuck.
No,
What
that's
is
a
he
different
working
game.
on?
Matt.
Oh, something by it's by Mundfish. What's the name of it? It's. God, why am I forgetting the name of it?
Because it's obviously not very memorable.
No. It's. I know. Atomic Heart. That's the name of it. That game that's like, yeah, it's like has like the weird robot things in it. and-
Atomic Heart. Okay.
Atomic Heart.
So the way you
I've
went
never heard of this
went
before.
through that whole like figuring out what it was called, I'm gonna tell you a story. It involves a story about riding a horse, right?
Okay.
And this guy's constantly he's telling me about riding this horse, and he couldn't remember this horse's name, and he's like, it's a name like Octavio or something like that, right? And I'm like, it's like a Roman name or something like that, right? So we're going through all these Roman names, and then he calls the girl he went horse riding with. The horse's name was Cheyenne.
Okay.
And he
It's
goes,
still-
oh yeah, that's what it was. Like I said, it was something like Octavio. I'm like, what?
What? Those
It's-
two things are not remotely alike.
It's still a Soviet.
That was you with Atomic Heart, Matt.
Yeah, no, it's by a Russian studio.
I know, but
Mundfish.
it was like where you were going with it and where you ended.
So Level Lord is involved with Atomic Heart.
Is it Atomic Art or Atomic Heart?
Heart.
Atomic Heart. And it looked interesting from like, years of footage and screenshots and whatever. And I think it's done in like Unreal Engine 4.
Unreal Engine 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I keep confusing with Into Engine Winkin'.
To engine we can.
This is apart from that awful red brick there, this texture combo right here is one that I really love out of like all the stock texture combos.
Classic.
Red Brick did nothing wrong.
Red brick did literally everything wrong.
How dare It's a decent texture.
No, it's not. It's awful. It looks bad and doesn't go with things.
It's
it should
fine.
It should feel sad and bad
It's
for itself.
fine. It adds a splash of color to Doom 2's very brown and gray world.
Doom 2 has plenty of colorful textures in it.
What?
Hey man, brown's a color.
Brown is a color, alright.
So this is some gameplay.
I mean, it
We-
is 1024.
Oh, it's
We
one
duck
of the-
in Belgian. We flipping tiny fucking switches.
Like, you had the option to make a 2048 map. Just do that.
Why?
please.
Why? Okay, why do something good when you could do something bad? The wise man said as he bowed his head, "You fucking imbecile, you moron."
I knew you were going to go into the drill tweet.
I love
Everything
that
bad
account
and
so
everything
much.
great is the same. You
I showed that
fucking
that account to my brother recently. He also loves it now.
Good.
I feel like Drill kind of like overstepped his bounds by like being part of that like weird like Adult Swim like evening show like every once in a while, but like
I was
like,
not aware of this.
Yeah, it was weird. I think it was something he was trying out with somebody else, but like yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird how like I feel like a lot of like those like joke like tweet humor tweet people were from like the fuck you and die forums on SA for like
Oh, yeah.
a long time, and then like they just kind of like came into their own with like kind of like shaping
Like evolved on the Twitter sphere.
yeah for like some weird reason, because like I mean like that was like most of like the posts on FYAD. It was like a lot of like crappy like aside posts and
I feel like
irony
it
humor.
works better in like the Twitter kind of format.
Yeah, it like kind of like thrived in like that micro posting type of.
I never understood FYAD.
Nobody really does.
Like why it existed.
It was like a containment forum for like it's like there's no moderation whatsoever, and that's but then like it kind of like bred its own like weird humor scene like in the middle of it. It was strange.
I feel like there was one other acronym sub-forum on SA that I couldn't fucking understand. I think it was
BYO.
I don't
Like
understand
BYO.
anything on SA.
It was
like-
the one that was like everything was super cuddly and weird.
Yeah, it was like BYO, BYOB or BYO.
Yeah, I think.
Isn't that Bring Your Own Bombs by System of a Down?
It
I
was
think so.
something like something like that. It was like the FYAD's like antithesis. It was moderated, but like it was still kind of like the most laid back forum, and then like FYAD was like unmoderated, and it just turned into like shitpost hell for a while. But like bred its own like weird
What does this
humor
do?
culture.
This is the worst kind of 1024 map where you're padding the gameplay length by obscure Switch puzzles.
Yeah, I hate that. That's like my biggest pet peeve whatsoever. Not
Oh god, why?
Welcome to Condensed Eternal Doom.
Whose map is this?
I mean, that's at least better than an actual Eternal Doom because it's shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Whose map is this?
I don't know.
This is. Oh god, let me open it back up. It was someone made the map.
Fucking someone at it again.
Seawolf 04. It's by Seven Soul, whoever that is.
I don't even recognize that name.
Yeah.
They have a soul, perhaps even 7 of them. Who knows?
Avenge Seven Soul.
God damn it. Ah. That's good. That's fresh.
Like, something has to make that elevator come down or whatever.
I don't even think that is an elevator. It's a red line on the map, and everyone knows that lines on maps never lie. They only make me cry.
Now, that other switch that you hit, like, that was a repeatable and nothing makes sense.
Anyways, that's unfortunate to hear about Drill's Adult Swim thing not working out. I always feel like bad for like a content creator that's extremely pigeonholed and then like tries to do something new and then it's like, no, go back in your fucking hole.
Yeah, I mean, like, I only caught like the first like bit of it, and it was just kind of like, I don't know. Some people are good at, like, it was like semi-live too, so like some people are good at like humor on the fly, and some people are good at, like, you know, still having
Scripted,
that,
yeah.
having like that medium of like being able to like type something out and then post it. I don't know. It's or like even like how it, like the humor is consumed is like completely different. It is what it is. It may be actually be still like going on, and maybe it could actually be good, but I don't know. I haven't really followed up, but like, yeah.
This.
It was for a secret at least. Okay. I thought I found progression, but at least it was just a secret.
You're not allowed progression.
I'm not allowed progression.
I love these thin switches.
The only thing I love more than thin switches is thin bitches.
Ooh.
What?
I'm still trying to figure out what that other fucking switch would do.
Who was the is it Richard Dawson who has the tweet about like, I saw a homeless man and he had a sign and it didn't say I need a job or I need food, it said I need a thick bitch. What could it mean?
Like, you mean like Dawkins?
Or maybe, yeah, it was
Or-
Richard
No.
Dawkins. No.
So Richard Dawkins would not make that post.
Is it Richard Dawkins that like?
He's like
He's
the
like the weird-
atheist.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, the
like,
atheist guy.
And then like, yeah.
No, it was Richard Dawkins. Here it is. I have the tweet. It's from his official account.
Good.
Here,
Oh.
here you go, Max. I'm sorry, it's,
So-
but I need a fat bitch. What could
What?
The hell?
Why is that coming from that account?
Saw a down and out in Seattle last night. His sign said not I need food or I need a job, but I need a fat bitch. What could this mean?
What could this mean?
What could this mean?
This is like that's some NDGT tier posting.
That's up there with fucking the John McAfee whale fucking tweet as like one of the just like greatest things. Okay, AD, here you go. Let me find it. Let me find
AD,
it.
oh no.
John McAfee.
I'm scared.
Are you
whale.
sure it wasn't? I thought it was dolphin.
No, it's whale. It's whale. The exact tweet is, enough of the whale fucking is non-consensual bullshit. A humpback whale
Here we
weighs
go.
70,000 pounds and is 50 feet long, can dive more than a quarter mile, and can crush ships with a single swipe of its tail. If a human manages to fuck one, you better damn well believe it's consensual.
Yeah, I remember that.
There you go,
Great.
AD.
Oh my! Oh! Oh
John
no!
McAfee is quite the character.
My God, this is the guy who made McAfee antivirus. This is the guy.
That
this is
is-
the guy who's CEO of McAfee.
That's pretty bloody good.
That's my other, like, just every once in a while I remember that exists and just have a good chuckle.
John McAfee is a crazy person.
He's like a legitimately crazy person. Also, I believe he's like convicted of murder in Bolivia or something.
Oh yeah, like something insane like that. So like fucking like he's just been. Oh Lord, like.
So he's just been often like murdering and also whale fucking.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
I don't know. He's living the dream. He's
Ah, yes, Matt, the true American dream.
To
American
fuck,
dream.
to kill
Fucking
people and
whales
fuck whales.
Killing people in Latin America.
Deep within the folds of the whale.
Oh lord.
Look, it's consensual, AD. It's consensual.
No, I mean it has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be.
There's no way it couldn't be.
I mean, his tweet is very, very logical. Like, I can't argue with the man on that.
Now, dolphins, on the other hand,
Yeah,
Oh,
they're.
I don't know, maybe like the whale just finds it too awkward to do anything about. Why didn't John ever think about that?
Yeah, I don't think a is a no.
Maybe John is mistaking apathy for consent.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't go out and fuck whales. So
not yet.
I would like to
anyways.
thank
Not
Minecart99
yet.
for joining the stream to Matt saying I don't go out and fuck whales.
But Matt's been thinking about it, when like weighing out like the.
I don't
pros
know
and
where to go on
cons.
this map, so I'm just clebbing to the
like-
next map.
I'm just what can skinny bitches do for me? Not a goddamn thing. That's what I say.
You see, just regular thickness isn't enough right now. You need to go like hyper thick.
I need thick with like 7 C's.
I need to go aquatic for my thickness.
Down
This is
with
a
the
good
uber
midi.
thickness.
Down with the Moby.
Hold on.
Dick.
This MIDI is fucking grooving. Dude, this MIDI is grooving.
What is this MIDI? Is this map 6's MIDI? Why does my Slate not display MIDI metadata?
Because
Put that
Slade's
on the
MIDI
desktop.
thing is really screwed up.
Oh, you have to like supply it with fucking fluid synth in a sound form.
Yeah.
Why do you need to do that for metadata though?
Not for. I don't remember Slade ever showing metadata for.
It
MIDI.
did on
used to.
my. It did before.
Yeah, it used to, and then they updated, and now it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It also,
Oh,
Fluid
God.
Synth no longer works for it, so you just can't play MIDIs at all.
Yeah, like fluids and like somehow like just completely broke. I don't know.
As I say,
It's-
fluid synth fucking trash.
It's, come on, man.
It uses glib. It has to be trash.
Oh, glib. Oh, look out.
I'm really glad
Well,
that
no
software.
shit.
I'm really glad that software and sports still exists, so we still have realms that we can be gigantic bigots about.
Oh man, yeah. Don't even get me started on web development.
You
Got some words about that?
I mean, I've got several.
Hey guys, remember Coffee Script?
Nope.
I do not remember that.
Neither does Google.
Haha.
Ah,
Oh, is this a genuine map 7?
this is a genuine map 7. I'm honestly disgusted.
This
is that a
still
slope?
matches?
Hold on.
Is it?
If it's not a slope, this is some fucking peak-ass texture usage.
This is-
I'm looking at this.
I don't think it's
It's
a
map
slope.
7?
It's sectors, but oh god, that's some good sector.
Yeah, that is sectors. It's like
Yeah, that's some good
Oh
sector.
yeah, that's very carefully. I dig it.
Yeah, I like that.
not bad. I'll give it that.
It's a shame it's wasted on
On a dead simple.
Dead Simple, yeah. Oh, you know what I should revisit for my 10th anniversary of Doom? I should play through Doom 2 Redux and see how much I hate it.
Honestly, yeah. That'd be cool.
I might do that tomorrow. I don't know. Find out.
Yeah, why not?
Doom 2 Redux was what again?
Suitcase of Gore.
Oh.
The
It's
very
like
first maps I
2011
ever mapped.
maps.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that would be fun. Like you tearing apart your own work.
Which, by any other person's standards, would be pretty solid, if not really good for early maps.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck do I go? Oh, here we go.
Not to be confused with the later Doom 2 Redux.
There's
Oh,
only
the
one.
racist one?
What?
The race.
What?
It was by like Trace of Spades and a bunch of other people like that. Basically
Oh,
banned from Doom World people.
Yeah, but like, is the actual product like how controversial are we going? Like, is it
I don't remember
Shadow?
if the actual I
Wait.
don't remember if the actual product is, but I feel like there's a bit of it like baked in because
I
of that.
As opposed to
Wait,
Doom 2 Redux, the 2011 thread. Doom 2 Redux, it has nothing to do with Nazi Germany, Pavera. That's what the thread reads.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? What?
Your 2011, October 18th, 2011 thread is titled Doom 2 Redux, parentheses. It has nothing to do with Nazi Germany, Pavera. Exclamation mark, close parentheses.
I'm looking this up.
Why is that what that thread is titled, I wonder? Doom 2 Redux, it has nothing to do with...
Yeah, you're addressing Pavera directly in that thread. Wow, October 18th, 2011. That's going back.
Check.
Wait, I posted this in October? I thought I posted this in May.
Maybe there was something else that happened in the
You registered in May at least.
No, because this was the very first post I made because somebody made a post about this being the best thing that ever had registered to make one post back when that was a thing. Oh, I know why it says that, because I put or how I learned to stop using generic titles, and I think that Pavera said the abbreviation of that sounded like a Nazi word or something like that.
And I stopped learning Hillstugged.
Yeah, I think that yeah, that's what that was. Okay, wow, that's old as fuck.
I look at Suitcase Gore, uploaded 2017, and I just see Alfonso, 3 stars, comment. I said append, not upload. Append, 3 out of 5.
Okay, I've killed all the monsters in this map, I think. Where do I go?
Episode 3, Hell, Super Hell, Omega, Ultra Deluxe Hell, and Hell Cubed.
What is this?
That's in your thread. Apparently the episode 3 theme.
Oh, episode 1, Plutonia Outpost, Brown Desert Outpost of Brownness. We should revisit Brown Desert Outpost of Brownness.
I mean, isn't that just like Spain?
Yes. Oh man, this is hosted on Image Shack? Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I told you, it's Image Shack links.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, that's how you know it was old as fuck. It's also hosted on Mediafire. 2011 was wild, man.
People told me about you and that these
Map
are
31, Evolonia.
by flesh consumed the way it did. 60%.
Man, you were ahead of the time.
And I would hate to play through some of my earliest maps.
Dimensions of Time is a masterpiece. Anyways,
No
wow, man,
earlier
reading
than
that fucking post, 25-year-old Tarns was a fucking nerd.
I want to set my 20s on fire. Like I just I want to like disavow the entirety of my 20s.
No, my like
Oh, I see. This is a switch thing. So
early 20s were pretty shit.
1,
24 max is pretty okay.
2.
I'll fucking hate myself in 5 years or so.
Like I mean, like fucking.
3.
I always feel like early to mid 20s
No.
is like late teens.
Yeah, you're
in
not
terms
really
of-
an adult till 25. Let's be honest.
No,
Yeah.
I
You're
am
like
certainly not fucking adult.
Yeah, like your brain isn't like fully formed until like 26 actually. And
Okay, I don't know
that-
how to beat this map, so let's there's an arch file in here, cool. Let's I guess just club to the next map. Stay dark.
Oh, so don't use a pistol, I guess. Don't use anything that calls an A light code pointer, or
No, don't go in the light. Oh, I had a map idea like this that I kind of did, except the light was arch file death.
That's
Okay, alright. Can I fire? Yeah, I can fire. I just can't go in the light.
See, I'm like, oh, you better. I explained my fucking thought process less than a minute ago. I don't know why I'm doing it again.
How do they tie that lowering to the darkness, though? That's interesting. Oh, I probably know how. No, Max, explain your thought process again.
And I figured that because the fucking guns make the region you're in lighter.
I love these force fields I can shoot through. Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid thought process. But it'd be really helpful if you explained it again.
No.
Oh, I like the tripwires on the ground. That's kind of cool.
This is a cool map idea. Who made this one?
this is map 8.
This is like
Maximum security. Is that the map name?
That
By
sounds
Quantum
about right.
Dranger.
I am not familiar.
I'm not familiar
I've
with
heard
most
their
of the
name around a
people.
couple times. I don't really know what they've done.
This map, apparently, which is pretty cool.
Good job, Quantum Dranger. Although that's a giant HOM right there, I guess, but we'll ignore that. If we're being fair. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I don't know how I get back here. Do I go through this door? No. Oh. Okay, so that's what I do. Ah, okay. Interesting. I want to make a map where, like, if you get lit up by arch valve fire, that counts as being light.
Maybe that'd be possible in some sort of like Z-Doom.
Yeah, you could probably do. Well, you could definitely do it in GZ Doom with Z script at the very most.
There we go.
I appreciate that some of the walls of the Crusher just are unpegged.
Okay, well, that is completely
That
broken.
wall.
So that was a cool idea
Yes.
for a map. Let's check out 09.
Map 9. Oh.
That's more like the sort of good 60 damage roll. That's more of the sort of stuff that where's the shotgun? Here's the shotgun. You can do with like these small maps like this, and that's what more 1024 maps should do instead of like, let me just stick the smallest possible thing, or let me take my normal map and put it in the smallest possible area.
This looks
yeah.
cool.
This does seem cool. That outdoor area looked cool. Oh man, I was gonna praise it for not giving me demons after I picked up that berserk, but then it did. One day. I think this is the last map I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
Does this kill me? No, it doesn't kill me. Okay. Can I go outside at all? I do like this. This looks really cool. There's
Cool aesthetic.
there's a lot of like things that can be done with like using paper thin as kind of a an aesthetic that I think non-lob has been done with. Like just the very concept of playing with the idea of textures being just literal wallpaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
Definitely, especially recently, maps. You want your materials to look like actual physical materials that make sense.
Yeah, so go the exact opposite. Dude, this Archvile and me are not getting along right now.
Jeez. Very effective, Archfire.
Okay. That was something.
That was a very effective Archfire.
Oh, I thought I could finagle it, and I couldn't. I'm sad. Oh, there's more room to maneuver here, dang it. This is a good use of pressuring gameplay in a tight space. I really like how Doom Guy just stuck his shotgun under the door as it was closing like that to hit the helmet.
Just reached under with like one arm.
Oh man, oh man, that Hell Knight.
AD, whose map is this?
This is Fade. What was it? Fade 102.
That's a somewhat familiar name.
I believe that's a person that was
Oh, well.
kicked from Josh / Dragonfly's Discord.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I like how like we remember people by who like who they like were server they were kicked out of. Like there's that one guy, there's one guy who I only know who he is because he's the only guy who's ever been banned, or for at one point I think there's been more. He was for a time the only guy who's been officially banned from 32 and 24, and that's the only
Wait, you talking
way.
about Imp Boy?
Yeah, that's Imboy, and that's the only way I knew him. And Imboy watched my stream, and one time was like, "Dude, can you please refer to me as something other than the guy who's been banned from 32 and 24?" And I'm like, "No, because that's the
No.
only reason I remember who you are. Sorry."
Damn.
Nice.
But then I think
Ooh.
Imboy's gone on to do some other stuff, and he's grown a lot as a person. And I probably should remember him for more than just being that guy. But now I remember him for being the guy who was upset that I only remembered.
Oh, that's...
And thus it continues.
But
Nice.
I'm kidding. I love you, boy. Even though I don't think I know you at all. But you know, chest bump, brother.
What do you do to get banned from 32 and 24?
Just I guess trolling the shit out of it, which
I think
I can respect.
Trolling shit of it and just dumping out a bunch of shit maps, I think.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, good
Have
night,
a good evening, everyone.
everybody. Thanks again to everybody who made maps for the mapping contest and made my life
A lot of fun.
very difficult this last week picking winners. Here we can see Scuba Steve's map, by the way.
God fucking damn it.
All right. Goodbye.
Quality.
Goodbye,
God.
everyone.
See ya.